Karen Purdy in the Heezy. Two questions for you, Karen Purdy from Newton Falls, Ohio. I just want to know. Oh, and there's Fox Hill Dreams and Esmila J and Monique Lee and Jennifer Rayner. Hello, everybody. It is Saturday evening. Oh, look at this. We got Queen of the South, Midas Robin, Marie from New Jersey, Chrissy M, Valerie G. Whole lot of people who got nothing better to do on a Saturday evening than to pop in and say, "What's up to Brooklyn Dad?" Let's see. We got Stephanie L, Wilbur McCarthy, Sarah B. What's up, everybody? Laurie Donahue is here also. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. So I'm sitting here. Question. Can you guys hear my chill groove music in the background? That's the main question. I need to know. Excuse me. Chrissy M is here in a cold and rainy CT evening. Monique Lee says yes. Karen Purdy, Asmila J, Voxel Dreams. Faintly. Okay, that's because I have it turned down. I don't want it to be too loud. The whole idea is that it is meant to be background music. So how does that sound now? Wilbur McCarthy, what's up, my friend? Veronica Tello is here. The Trump Reaper says very faintly. Yes. So Fox Hill Dreams says you fix it. Yes. So, I mean, so technically I didn't fix it. A guy fixed it. I went onto this thing called Fiverr. Let me see if I can show you what Fiverr is. I'm sure you guys have heard of Fiverr by now, but let me just here. Let's see. Good calm music. This was my chill random music from when I had my show on that other thing. Let's see. Share screen. Let's go to this and this. Okay, so as you can see here, Fiverr is a website that lets you search for people who have different skill sets in different things. And I was looking specifically for someone who knew how to fix audio settings for streaming. And I think it cost me $20. The guy spent a full hour with me. I thought that was great value for 1 hour. He helped me fix all of my audio contraption shit. I don't know what my voice is sounding like now on the microphone. Hopefully the microphone sounds decent. Fiverr, yes, is spelled strangely, the Trump Reaper. So I just got back from Costco. Wifey and I went to Costco. I love going to the supermarket, looking around at the shit. Sometimes I didn't think I was hungry today, but it turned out that I was like starving or something. Because Foxhill James asked, what did he say was wrong? It was just how I had the different things I had assigned to different things in the setup, whatever. But he fixed it. He streamlined it. Hopefully it's better. Anyway, I had I bought a Costco churro. A churro. Churro was delicious. Good Lord, so good. And then I had a raspberry iced tea. Yeah, and don't even ask me about the Whole30. You guys know I was off the Whole30 since February 5th, I think, 5th or ish, around there. You know, I've been stressed out lately. Frankly, I have been stressed. Karen Purdy says, music and you sound great. Thank you. Stephanie said the evidence was on my sweater. Yes. Oh, look, I'm casted on Midas Robbins TV. She says the sound is perfect. Thank you for that. And yes, Karen Purdy saw the crumbs on my sweater. And then we couldn't find, we're looking for ice cream for my son. We couldn't find the ice cream that he likes at the Costco. Excuse me. So we went to a Stop and Shop. I swear to God, I don't know what it is about going to the supermarket and just you want to eat everything you see. So picked up strawberry chocolate Kit Kats. I don't know if you guys have ever tried that before, but that shit is fantastic. Before I go any further, let me just make sure that you guys can all see this. I want to do a test. Let's see. Hang on. Where's my playlists? Music library. No. I need playlists there. That's what I need. Story time. And we're going to play. We're going to do this. This is what I've been trying to fix. Boom. Hey. All right, I see Queen of the South saying it works. Jennifer Rayner says, boom! Hey, hey! All right, so we are good. Fixed it. Hello, Geocosmic Valentine. I see you there, my friend. And I love how you guys throw up these little dance emojis. Anyway, so we got a whole bunch of chocolates. I got a bunch of chocolates. I got the Reese's Cups. I got the peanut butter M&Ms. Peanut butter M&Ms. I got Reese's Cups, peanut butter M&Ms. Got those Kit Kats. Also got, I don't know if you can see my fingers there, nachos, like these fire, it's called Burn Out Your Insides nacho, that flavor. Hey, Eagle Star, what's up, my friend? I see you there. Yeah, so anyway, I've been a little bit stressed. I am not going to have an episode on Monday, just so you guys know. No episode on Monday. I need let's just call it a mental health break. That's what I'm calling it. Mental health break. You know, There's there's a point where you keep churning and churning and churning and try to make headway, and when you don't make the kind of headway that you want, like when I'm talking about specifically Friday night, I had a very, very horrible turnout. Horrible turnout. I mean, look, everybody in the room is beautiful people, is family. I love everybody who shows up to the show, etc. But you know, I tend to I tend to just let a lot of the things that trolls say to me glance off. I'm just blocking it, but eventually, you get, one too many people, taunting you, saying, you got almost 1 million followers, only 50 people watching your show. After a while, that shit does land. It does. I'm not Superman. If you prick me, do I not bleed? If you cut onions by me, do I not weep? Yes. So and it's not about the trolls, but it's about the reality of, hey, you're right. I do have almost 1 million followers and only 50 people showing up to my episodes. That's sad. What is that saying? Do I suck? Do my shows suck? I do put a lot of time and energy and heart and soul into these things. I try to create content that I think is entertaining for you guys. But, I reach a certain point where I'm like, why do I even do this anymore? Why am I still doing this? I believe in the show. I believe what I have with this show is unique. And there's a place for it in this world. In a world full of podcasts where you have, people with their, very serious books behind them, and they speak in serious tones about serious things, and we're all serious, and we're all so learned and knowledgeable, but we're serious, In a world full of podcasts like that, you need a podcast like Storytime with BDD, I think. Personally, I think. I just got to keep at it, I guess. But anyway, so Monday, no show. I will be developing. Hey, look, my friend Tina G. There she is. Hello, Tina G. I will be spending some time developing my interview with Joe Walsh. You guys will be able to see the you'll be able to see the interview on Wednesday. I'm interviewing him on Tuesday, so it's going to be one of those pre-recorded things. Geocosmic Valentine loves that I get the serious politicos to play games at the end of the interview. That's fun. Yes, that is ultimately the goal of this show. And at some point, I did also want the show to contain the content that ties in with Twitter. This is why, I have the Twitter tips and tricks segment. I think that's important. I think that's how I reached you guys, was through Twitter. So having Twitter remain an aspect of the show, I think is important. Makes perfect sense. Wilbur McCarthy with a very kind sentiment. He says, "Storytime saved my sanity over the last 2 years." I think it kind of saved my sanity too. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, I am way behind where I should have been in terms of interviewing people. I've only done what is it, 4 or 5 interviews? We had Mary Trump, we had Malcolm Nance, we had Horse Whisperer, we had Peter Morley, and Lindy Lee. So 5. We've had 5 interviews, and I think I'm starting to get the hang of what it means to interview someone and prepare for that interview. And I haven't gotten accustomed to looking right at the camera. That's a tough one. That is very tough. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I do like to look at the comments that you guys have. So that's why I'm often not looking directly into the camera when I speak. That's fine. It's fine. Foxhill Dreams wants to know, what about the new book? I laid off that book. Frankly, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't want to be made a fool of. I don't. And I don't want to blow smoke up anybody's ass. I don't want to blow any smoke up anybody's ass in terms of whether or not Trump is going to be arrested, indicted, convicted. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know, to be perfectly honest with you guys. I don't know. It was a serious kick in the gut. I think I said this the other day when I read the prosecutor's letter to Alvin Bragg. It's just, I don't understand it. You know, I mean, part of the problem is that the media has been stoking this fervor. They've been creating these expectations from us, the audience. They've been stoking this, you know, every day there's another report about, a metric ton of evidence against Trump, you know, and he's facing legal jeopardy over here and legal jeopardy over here. And what's happening? And then you get some people, some commentators saying, some commentators saying that nothing's going to happen, that based on where they should be in terms of indictments and grand jury, et cetera, if anything was going to happen, it would have happened already. And so I don't know. And I don't know enough about the law. Hey, Gavin Rutherford, I see you, my friend. So Foxhill Dreams, that's, if I were to put out yet another book, right now saying, the next book is supposed to be The Bigliest Loser, and not only does it cover, the most of it covers what happened 2 years ago in 2020 throughout the whole COVID pandemic, throughout the run up to that election, the aftermath of the election, the stop the vote, stop the counting, and all that stuff. All that is supposed to be in there, but the cap to the book is watching him get, convicted. And, how can I, in good faith, end the book thusly if I'm right now watching the news with you guys and we see ain't shit happening, right? Can I do that? I can't. Some people could. I mean, look, unless I see some positive movement in the right direction, I haven't even seen one indictment yet. So it makes me nervous, I want to put all my stock, my energy and time into creating something that, the exclamation point is him going to jail, and then he doesn't even get indicted. I will be the laughing stock. So, yeah, I don't want to do it. Geocosmic Valentine doesn't think he'll be convicted. Veronica Tello believes at some point Trump will be prosecuted. Right now, I think that's wishful thinking. You could even look back at The Littlest President and say, what a cute memory. It was a moment in time. I think The Littlest President was that moment in time where we all looked at that situation, at all the different things that he was facing. This was even before January 6th. And we were like, that is a just monumental stack of evidence against him. There's no way he evades there's no way he evades getting convicted. And so far, I don't know what to say, Merrick Garland, Monique Lee says justice takes time. And it's true, it does, but I'm not feeling very positive about that right now. So we'll see what happens. I still have what I have developed thus far. So if I see him get indicted, then I will I will crank up the press again and get that thing done. But money is kind of tight as it is, so I'm not going to be plunking any money to publish any books that might just be good for kindling when it's all said and done. Yeah. So how are you guys doing? This is a random Saturday evening thing. I just decided I wanted to test to make sure that that the audio is working properly, and also wanted to let you guys know that I won't be doing an episode on Monday. And let's see, where the hell is this it? Here we go. Book on MTG and Bobo. Foxhill Dream says Ukraine is breaking my heart. Ukraine is vexing. Ukraine is vexing because President Zelensky keeps asking for a no-fly zone. And if we put up a no-fly zone, we're just minutes away from being directly at war with Russia. It'd be going from bad to worse. And it's almost like, imagine a schoolyard fight. That's not even a good analogy. President Biden is doing everything he can to not escalate this. And on the one hand, you can't allow a bad actor like Vladimir Putin. Putin is using his nuclear weapons as a perpetual threat. Don't mess with me, because if you do, I have nukes. Well, you know what, motherfucker? I have nukes too. All of us have nukes. So what? That doesn't give you the right to commit atrocities against civilians. It doesn't. So Putin needs to be reined the hell in. And I don't know, is the answer just give Ukraine as many weapons, lethal military aid that it needs, and do everything you can short of getting into a dogfight with Russia? Because, look, we know Russia is great at propaganda. We know that. And, you could have a situation where you have two military planes, one U.S., one Russia. Russia enters the forbidden no-fly zone, whatever. So United States shoots down the Russian plane. Next thing you know, Russia releases a statement. United States shoots down hospital plane full of Russian children, or full of Ukrainian children, And next thing you know, we're the bad guy, and they say Russia now just declaring war on the United States. He will do that shit. Because he doesn't. No rules apply to this asshole. So I'm hoping that the combination of pressure from the world in the form of sanctions and in the form of just outrage, maybe we need China to step in. China could end this in a heartbeat and just tell Russia, look, we're not supporting you. You don't cut this shit out, you are cut off. I don't know what the hell China's doing. China has a lot of customers in Europe and in America. What are you doing, China? Trump Reaper is asking, what does it cost to produce an episode? I don't know. I have no idea because I do it all myself. Right? So if I were to, I don't even know if I were to pay somebody to do all the things that I do for the show, because I do all the graphics and I do all of the research and the writing. So I have no clue. I don't think it's cheap though, including the technology that I use for the show. None of this stuff is cheap. Let's see. Gia Cosmic Valentine says, how am I doing? Gas prices may have ruined my life and I don't even drive. Gia Cosmic Valentine, I gave you a Brooklyn accent. There you go. You're welcome. M. Getz says, Zelensky is Braveheart. Tina G says, I kept thinking I sure wish BDD was on today. And here I is. Yeah, so my mouth was on fire a half hour ago. I was eating those, what are they called? There's nachos. They're called Flaming Hot Cool Ranch. Flaming Hot Cool Ranch. Asmila J says, I've been crying for Ukraine and saw some videos of the Ukrainian soldiers smiling and having fun. Gave me happy tears. Yeah, what's amazing is that Ukraine is this small, scrappy little country that even Russia gravely miscalculated. They underestimated the fight in that little country. They stepped up and they're like, nah, bitch, nah, you ain't stepping in here. Yeah, they've pushed Russia back, and now Russia is reassessing their goals, and now they say, no, we just wanted that little slice, that little chippy over there. Tina G says, no fly zone equals World War III. Yeah, we don't want to see that. We really don't. Foxhill Dream says the only way is a coup or a Russian revolution. Sarah B wants to know, what's the Doomsday clock at right now? I'm going to guess it's probably at, it was at 5 minutes to midnight. Maybe it's 4 minutes to midnight. Maybe. That's a good question. I would like to know, actually. Wilbur McCarthy says, at least we have a real president now. Yes, indeed. He made yet another speech today, and you probably see this on Twitter all the time. How I say I'm proud of our president, and I'm not just rah-rahing this shit. I am proud. This is the guy that I cast a vote for, and most of you cast a vote for. And being 100% honest, I had some misgivings before I voted for President Biden. I thought he is kind of old. You'd have to be lying if you didn't think age was a factor. When I think about 2024, if I'm being 1,000 billion% honest, I don't know if he should be running in 2024. And I like President Biden. I respect him. But I think in 2024, he's going to already be... You see how the presidency ages people. Look at what happened to President Obama. He walked in there, not a gray hair in his head, and came out. His gray was looking like my beard. His hair was looking like my beard. And on top of everything else that's going on with the COVID and with the inflation, the economy, and then you got the war going on over there. That shit has got to be aging the guy. It's got to be aging him. It's tough. That pressure. It's brutal. It's brutal. So, with all that said, I am very proud of the performance that he is, like, his whole life has built up to this moment. All the time he spent on foreign policy, that shit is coming into play now. You know? So that's really something. It's really, really something. Rose Cologne says Ukrainian is kicking ass big time. Ukraine, Rose. Yes, Ukraine is kicking ass big time. Trump Reaper says Putin is a terrorist. Monique says Putin is acting like Hitler. That's right. Even Karen Purdy says even the farmers are doing an excellent job of de-weaponizing Putin. Oh, yeah. The other day we saw that that Ukraine now has more tanks now than they did before Russia invaded, because they're confiscating these tanks. That's just crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. So, oh look, Wifey is here. She says hi, kids. Ness from Connecticut is here too. Let's see, who else did I miss? Here's one. This Lori Donahue says, your interviews were very refreshing. I love the part where you ask them just regular questions, favorite this or that, and you let them have time to tell a story, and no cable, 10 seconds time only. Yeah. Yeah, that is totally, Lori, that is totally the point. That is totally the point. That is the kind of show I want to have. And I think the world needs to see it. I think the universe does deserve to see content like that. Look at Meek Spees have showed up. Meek Spees in the place to be. Says China could glass our country coast to coast in less than 20 minutes. That's a frightening thought, but yes, you are correct. And by glass, he means like nuclear weapons would just turn everything into glass, right? Is that pretty much what you meant by that? Ness from Connecticut, thank you, my friend. Thank you for the kind donation. I'll thank you for that, and I thank you for that. Ooh, I'm way behind these comments here. I am loving this music. I missed this music. I'm never going to play that driving music again. Now that this dude, what was his name? Superior Wes. If you know of anybody who is streaming a show and they need audio or any audio tech support, go on to Fiverr and look up Superior Wes. That dude, he's the real deal. Kimberly Moss is here. Oh, she's interesting. She says, everyone says Biden is too old, but not Trump. That is an interesting point. Very interesting. And that's because those of us on the left, we can look at the situation objectively and honestly and give an honest evaluation. And the people on the right are photoshopping Trump's head onto Rocky's body. That's the headspace they're at with reality. So that's why we have that disparity between the two candidates. M. Getz says Joe Biden inherited the biggest pile of shit as president. My God, Trump shit, COVID, inflation, Ukraine. That's as big as it gets. Yes, thank you for that. That you're 100% right there. For President Obama, he aged a full 10 years on December 14th. What was December 14th? Wait, is that his birthday? No, I thought his birthday was in August. What happened on December 14th, 2012? I don't remember. Here's Marie from New Jersey wants to know, what about the Russian soldiers that ran... Oh, shit. Did this just happen? Because I haven't heard about that. I have not heard about that. But more of that. More of that shit needs to happen. Absolutely. Hello, Susie Briswella. I see you there. She's saying, just saw this. What is going on? It was just, it's just a Saturday evening. You know what we got at Costco? We bought a rotisserie chicken. It's a whole chicken rotisserie. It's about yay big. That shit was smelling so good every step. That's probably why I got so hungry. We're gonna have that tonight. I'm so excited for it. So anyway, I had gone out to, I'd gotten this set up, the sound and everything fixed. So I thought I'd pop on and make sure that it works, and apparently it does. So now we're just chilling. Jennifer Rayner is digging the background music. M. Getz thinks it's porn music. Jennifer Rayner says, Jinx, BDD. You know what? I'm not even worried about the Jinx, because I got this guy, this tech guy, I told you, Superior West, and he hooked me up with this thing called Discord. Have you guys heard of Discord? Discord, not .cord, but Discord. Discord is a communication thing similar to Slack or whatever. It's what the young kids are using now to communicate with each other via phone or text or whatever it is. And so now I have his contact info in case I ever go through any difficulty with the show, with the technology again. I'll just, hook me up. Here's $20. Hook me up. Bernadette H says, I just saw the notice you're on. Nice. I like it. I like it very much. Studio LB says, Anonymous should go after Cruz also. I would like to see that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I guess you don't really see Anonymous go after individuals so much, do they? I think they go after institutions mostly, but I wouldn't mind. Yeah, get them. Get that some of my bee. That's some of my bee. Let's see, we got Chimp de Cheese. Yeah, the picture. My goodness. I don't know why I'm laughing so hard at that picture. It's funny as hell. Thank you for that. Luppy Girl is here. Just says, wow, just checking YouTube and saw the show is on today. Hey, BDD and friends. Hey, back, Luppy Girl. Yeah, and as you can see, I clearly have no content other than I'm just talking shit. Yes, thank you for stopping by the lounge. Ness from Connecticut wants to know, was that Russian commander story verified? That is an excellent question, because as I do try, I'm sure, I hope you guys notice, I am trying my damnedest not to pass on bum data, bogus info. Oh yeah, Geocosmic Valentine says Discord is like the new Zoom. Do you want to see a new instrument that I acquired for this show? It's this. Wait, it's something, it's a slap something. I forget what the hell this is called. It's something slap or a slap. It makes a sound like a rattlesnake. You guys have heard this in songs before. I don't even know if you guys can hear this, but I'm amused by the whole idea of bringing different instruments just every once in a while, just play for random. Now, interestingly enough, previously, I've been hitting that cowbell, and half the time it doesn't even show up in the recording. It doesn't even show up. I'm pretty sure it's showing up now. We'll find out once this show is over and I get a chance to watch it again. M. Getz wants to know is anyone watching NCAA college sports so much better than professional ball? Those kids are hungry. I'm ashamed to admit that I never watch college sports. I don't watch college football. I don't watch college basketball. Why? Because personally, hey, what's up, philosophy? He's like, what is this? Nobody told me. I don't watch college sports because there are so many goddamn teams to keep track of. How does anybody keep track of the hundreds of basketball teams? Seriously, how? Or does everybody just pay attention to the top 20? And then every other team, you kind of act like oh yeah, remember Bill Runnensvins from when he was in high school? What? It's too much to keep track of, so no, I haven't. But all of my friends, for most of my life, they've been like, yeah, I remember when they drafted that guy out of high school. Like, what? I really, my whole life, I've felt left out of watching the college sports. I can't. I haven't been doing it before. Meek Spees is saying Discord is far from right. Oh, okay. Far from right wing, because someone else thought it was right wing. Ness says they use it for gaming. Interesting. I didn't know Ness from Connecticut was a gamer. It's interesting. It's literally just a chat community building app. The thing that sold me, the thing when I finally agreed to say, okay, I'll download Discord, is that the guy that I was working with, Mr. Wes, Superior Wes, said that if you're looking for help with StreamYard, there are communities in Discord that only focus on StreamYard. So I was like, all right, sign me up. Sign me up for that shit. Philosophy, my friend, thank you so much for the donation. I love it so much. This is how far back I am. It's a percussion instrument. Yes, that slap thing is a percussion instrument. Philosophy said that's a sex shop thing. Vibraphone, not quite. Futuristic cowbell, musical instrument, knee slapper. And you know what else I have too? I have harmonica. I didn't bring it in here with me. Next time. Trump Reaper says she is a vibraphonist. That I did not know. That is a fun fact. Hey, let's do something interesting. Does anybody want to give me their email, and I'll send you an invite, and you can come on the show with me now. We'll do a chat right now. Everybody can meet you. Just so we're clear, right? Do not post your comment here in the chat because I don't want anybody trolling you, but send me a Twitter DM if you would like to me to call you on the screen. I will send you an invite. You hit it and you'll pop right on. Yeah? Let me see. I'm in my DM box now. Let me see if we have any brave viewers who are like, yeah, screw it. I'm going to get on there. I'm going to be on the interweb with Brooklyn Dad. Let's see. Let's see. 1 minute. Nope. Nobody, huh? Nobody yet? Minus Robin is asking, do you own a song bowl? If not, you should get one. What is a song bowl? I don't even know what that is. M. Getz says you need a symbol. Are you seriously trying to get me divorced? It's bad enough when I bought the I bought a 4-pack of harmonicas. Wifey saw me handing it to my daughter and my son. She's like, why? She said, why would you do that? Let's see. Guys, just so we're clear, you don't need a microphone. You don't need a fancy setup. Just I know I'm putting you on the spot here. Let's see. Don't see anybody in my DMs. Let's see. Oh, a triangle, possibly. A triangle might work, because that's not loud and obtrusive. I do actually have a kazoo somewhere in this house. Trump Reaper said she used to be a kazooist. Yes, Laurie, you can use your cell phone. Yes. Oh, Philosophy says he will. Okay, let's go. DMs, come on now. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see if I can do this now. Okay, give me a second. You guys, we're about to bring Philosophy on the show. This is exciting. I am excited. Okay, Phil, I just sent you the link there. So what you're going to do, you're going to click on that link, and it's going to take you to the StreamYard setup. Everybody hold tight now. Hold tight now. We got Philosophy about to join the party here. Yeah, so click on the link, and it's going to take you into some little green room or whatever. And the way this guy fixed says not here yet. Oh, wait. Duh. Sorry. I sent that to your... silly me. I sent that to your DMs instead of to your email. Excuse me. Excuse me. I don't know why I did that. Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Boom, boom. Send that invite. Copy. Story time. Send. Okay. All right, I just sent that to your email. Oh, there he is. Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll. And I now give you, this is our friend Philosophy.
And Tulip.
Let me turn this music down a little bit. Welcome, 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 Philosophy.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Who is that behind you?
That's Tulip. That's one of our 2 cats. That's our brown tabby. Tulip.
Nice.
Tulip.
Nice.
There she is.
You guys, that's philosophy.
Hey guys, I can't see your chat now. I can't see anyone's chat, so I don't know who's talking.
Oh, okay. So everybody is like basically freaking out now. We got City.
Now everybody wants to come on there. Oh, there.
Do you see the comments that I'm putting up there?
I see those. Yeah, I see that. Damn Alaskan Phil.
Yeah, we got Bernadette saying
Yay.
It's philosophy.
Hi, guys.
The Trump Reaper says the kitty cat is adorable.
Yeah, she's just getting over a cold, so she may sneeze a couple times, but she's feeling better. Right, Tulip?
She's all right, now you got it.
Hi, Karen.
Now, what do you prefer, philosophy or Jonathan?
Jonathan's fine. Philosophy's fine. Philosophy was just the email I came up with to be snarky on Twitter, you know.
Yeah, so we know you here on the show as Philosophy.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick with philosophy for now, even though we know it's Jonathan.
I'll be Phil. That's fine.
Okay. Phil, walk me through what's behind you right now. What is that stuff?
This is the basement. This is my lair. This is where my boxing bag is, my workout area, my kids' artwork. Tulip is usually with me. Layla, the other cat, is not around right now, but she's somewhere causing kinds of trouble. I don't know what yet, but I'll find out. And there's a fan that works if I turn it on. And there's the kid's artwork. She's very talented, my kid.
I like the artwork there.
Yeah, she's a good kid. She's not with me right now. She's at her mom's this weekend.
Okay, what's that black thing next to the fan? Is that a punching bag or something?
It is. I am an avid, I'm a black belt in karate, and I'm also a mixed martial arts fan, so I work out a lot with that.
This is very cool. Cool. I love learning this shit. Yeah.
Well, see, everybody should come on the show so we can put a face and a name with the people who talk all the time. I want to see that Meeks on here. Let's get Meeks on here.
I think we're gonna start doing this from now on.
Good.
Maybe we'll do. I'll figure out sometime where we can carve out like a half hour just to kick the Willy Bobo. What's the weather like where you're at now?
You know, the weather near Buffalo is always questionable at best. And tomorrow I'm driving to Erie, Pennsylvania tomorrow, and there's a winter storm warning in effect. 8 to 10 inches of snow blowing and drifting. So yeah, I'm watching. There's some live feeds on the New York State Thruway I can get a hold of and watch. I can literally see the cars and the snow and whether or not it's safe to drive. And so that's what I'll be doing. I got to go get my kid tomorrow morning. So.
Oh, okay. Your kid.
Well, if I can just say, can I just say for a moment, as I've been watching you, I'm one of the newer people along to your broadcast. You have become one of the most influential and important parts of the Twitter community and voice. And I just want you to know how much I respect your voice, the things that you say, your content, and the things that you've coordinated together to give us all some more hope during these very difficult times. You're really something, and I appreciate who you are and what you do. So.
Thank you, Phil. And also to you, Jonathan, as well. You and Jonathan.
That's not even my real name. So there we go.
Wait,
I just keep going down that rabbit hole. It's just my middle name. I got a real first name. It's a rabbit hole. Just dive in, everybody. Come on. That way.
That's cool.
You know something? When I'm back in Hollywood, I dated Diane Keaton briefly, very briefly, for about 3 weeks. Yeah, I did.
Are you taking us down the rabbit hole?
Well, I'm just telling you my.
Are you taking a piss, Phil?
No, listen. The further you get away from your past, the harder it is to explain what you've been through in your life. You know that,
dude. Diane Keaton.
Yeah, Diane Keaton. Yeah, wow. And Sofia Coppola, by the way. She lived in my building in Hollywood.
Interesting. You got some shit. Tell us about this Hollywood thing.
So I lived in Hollywood. I lived in Hollywood from 89 till 94. And I owned a newsstand on a street called Larchmont Boulevard, which is right in the middle of Hollywood, right beneath the hills where the Hollywood sign is. People would know that. And so I own this. Oh, yikes, that's me on the full screen. What are you doing?
Don't sweat it.
So I was there, performing, doing some television. I was on In Living Color, and I had some stand-up stuff going on. I eventually got a comedy club together in Santa Monica to go up against the Improv, which is the vaunted, the big, huge comedy club in California. So I opened one down the street and went up against the Improv. So I lived there for 5 years through the riots, through the OJ thing. Actually, I was in Chicago for the OJ thing, but through the riots. And I got to meet where my newsstand was, all these celebrities, because there was a yoga place right above where my newsstand was. So all the celebrities came for their yoga fix, and they'd stop at the newsstand with their coffee and look at the different magazines and the newspapers and talk to me.
Yeah.
But see, I was just a newsstand guy. So, sometimes you think there's something wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with me. And so I was funny and, humorous. And eventually I got some, when I had a little more hair, a little less gray, I got some dates.
Time out. Can we just back up for a second? Did you say you were on In Living Color?
I was, yeah.
Did you meet Jim Carrey?
Well, I worked with him. I had lines with him on the sketches. You can go see it. You can see the one that's on YouTube right now. Go to I didn't think you'd bring this up, but if you want to,
wait. I'm going to share this right now. We can go. Show me where am I going?
So it is Fire Marshal Bill on a cruise ship, is what you type into YouTube, and then it's about 3.5 minutes into the sketch. I say, quick, into the lifeboats, the ship's going to blow, to Jim Carrey, who is Fire Marshal Bill. You can share it. That's fine. It's been on there for...
I'm laughing because the shot of Jim Carrey doing that thing with his lips.
Let me show you something.
Yeah. Fire Marshal Bill on a cruise?
Correct, on a cruise ship, right. There should only be one of those. I did 5 of them, but that was the one that stuck around on YouTube for some reason.
Okay, hold on.
And I have about 50 paychecks waiting for me in LA. They're all about $2.
There's a shark warning, and you've just taken a bath.
Here it comes.
Okay, hang on.
When he lights the candles on the cake. That's me in the Hawaiian shirt. Yeah.
Wait, you can't see it yet, right?
I can't. No.
Okay, let me share this. Hold on. You guys, tune in. Hold on. I'm about to... this is fantastic. This is fantastic.
Content.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. That's good. Well, it's later on in this. Later.
You're not over the side. You're completely numb.
Keep going. It's when he gets to holding the cake.
Say you've got your feet.
There I am in the Hawaiian shirt.
And a beaker full of hydrochloric acid in the other.
A long time ago.
That's it right there, you guys.
30 years ago.
In the far right.
Yeah.
In the far right corner, that's him right there.
You're strolling on the upper deck. Somebody says, hey, look, Captain Stillbitz, you get over the side. You forget which is which. Are you all right? Well, I won't be singing with the Mingo.
Thank you, Fire Marshal Bill.
You never can be too careful, man. Why don't you stick around for my next demonstration?
Here we go.
Attention! Attention! Can I have your attention? The snow safety tip could prevent imminent disaster. Now, just for the sake of argument, let's say they saved Hitler's brain, and he's messed around a plot to blow this ship to Kingdom Come. You're having a birthday party on the boat. One of Hitler's Nazi bakers hands you a birthday cake made out of plastic. Quick! Into the lifeboats! The ship's gonna blow! Everybody remain calm. I am a fire marshal. First.
There you go.
That was awesome. Phil, you're famous.
Listen, I did the Oprah Winfrey show in Chicago where I didn't get paid anything. But that was even more fun than the In Living Color show. Oprah was a blast. So, yeah, it's been a long road. Long road. There's no looking back.
So, so what are you doing nowadays?
So now, I think I've mentioned to you, I'm spearheading this project that I call City from Above. I'm intending to build the first prototype city for the homeless in the United States. And in that effort, it will be privately funded. And I've got a couple really big names behind the effort to do it. But we're a little stuck because of COVID, and we have 2 parcels of land that we're looking at in the West that makes a lot of sense weather-wise. The city will house approximately 2,500 people to start. They'll be vetted and cared for physically and mentally, and then they will be given their own places to live and the ability to work and earn for themselves. And if this works, I'll build them all over the country. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm continuing the process of, doing comedy, writing here and there, and but the big project is the homeless thing. If you've ever been to Los Angeles and have ever seen Skid Row, most cities around the country, there are 587,000 homeless people in the United States at any given time. And that's not even the lowest in the world. I mean, in many places, there's over 1.5 million in Africa. In many places, the homeless are just everywhere. So my contention is we have to do something. It's critical that we help people. You go to my Twitter page, you see me yelling about doing something in Ukraine more than we're doing because I don't like seeing children being killed. Same thing with homeless people. I don't like seeing people suffer. So my effort is going to be a privately funded one so that people can't complain that it's coming from their pocket. And I will get this done, and you will start to see City from Above everywhere. And then we'll build it, and we'll make it happen.
That is amazing, dude. I mean, it is amazing.
Yeah, it's a big effort. I mean, there's a lot in the way. There's a lot of legal issues in the way. But I have got literally over 1,000 volunteers ready to go in the medical field, in the mental health field, in the construction industry field, and all the things we're going to need to do build out and to make this place a reality. Originally, I wanted to start much bigger, and that just wasn't going to happen. I have my eyes on, let's get so many people in here, and we just can't do it that big. In fact, Brad Pitt tried to do this in New Orleans, close to what I'm trying to do, and for some reason it didn't work out. So I'm kind of picking up that mantle and running myself because it's necessary right now. It's just it's an important thing to do, and in my life, it matters.
If you could help 10 people, that would be tremendous. You're talking about 2,500 people, 2,500 souls. That is.
You want to hear something odd? Here's what we are running into: families of these people saying, "Don't bother them; they're okay where they're at." If you can believe that, some families are okay. The people are safe. They think they're on the street. They have, food, and whatever they need to eat is there, and they think it's perfectly fine for them to stay there. So there's resistance,
You know why? They've already gotten to that point in their life. Like they've tried. I'm sure they have tried over and over and over and over, and they've just given up. They've accepted that this is where my son, daughter, father, brother is going to be.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, I mean, we can't deny that there's a point you reach in every person's life where you have somebody that's troubled like that. If it's mental illness and you've helped and you've tried to help and you've brought them back from the brink, and then you get to a place where, okay, that's just how it's going to be. But from someone on the outside like me, my perspective is, well, I don't know these people enough to say that they're okay. And if they want to have this kind of help, then I'll help them. And I'll make sure that we do it in a fashion that can be mimicked around the country. And if we can build these in many places, you'll start to see a surge downward in the homeless population in the country. And that's my goal. So with Tulip's help and everybody else, we'll get there.
Phil, I was feeling a little shitty before, but I'm just having you share that with me and with us, with our little community. I feel a gazillion times better. That is just, wow.
You and your community have brought me back many times. and emotionally you've brought me to a place where I know you say that, the onions are being cut, but I've been in that position like many of the other people in here right now. Have seen a number of your shows and the content that makes you believe again in humanity and people and the good part of life. And that's where we have to go. It's too short. Look at, we lost a beautiful musician today, beautiful drummer, somebody that mattered a lot
from the Foo
Fighters. Yeah. And so you never know. Yeah, that's funny. That could be prototype right there. That's the no, that's my kid's old tongue. That's great. That would be funny if I was that crazy. I'm building one in my basement, right?
That's
oh,
good,
God, no. Phil's a psycho. He's not doing anything. Thanks, Wilbur.
Wilbur McCarthy, yeah.
I mean, I've talked to several people who are involved in the construction industry. They're more than happy to get involved in this, and it will be a monumental thing to accomplish. And I think that as we go along, and I can't tell you the people involved because they're celebrity people, but they want to give and they want to do and they want to be a part of it. So I met with one of them by Zoom last week, and I'll meet with more as we go along, and hopefully we get to a place where everybody's all in. So, and we'll see where we get.
Indeed. So, you guys, listen, I'm not going to stay on any longer. I would love to keep this going, but I got to stop and have some dinner. And
what do you have for dinner? Tell us. We want to know.
Oh, the rotisserie chicken that we bought. You might have missed that before you came on.
Yeah.
I was talking about how I went to Costco and we bought a rotisserie chicken that it was just, the smell was intoxicating. So we're going to have that, some mac and cheese, and some potato slices that became a staple of our diet during the Whole 30. Because, so we still are pretty much, I'm going to say 80 to 90% sticking with what we were doing for the Whole 30.
Good for you. Good.
But every now and then, like I bought a churro and the evidence was the crumbs all over my shirt today.
Well, I hear that when you get into shape, you have to stay in shape, which is ridiculous. I thought you're supposed to get in shape.
Yeah,
I don't think... Penn and Teller... You know who Penn and Teller are, right? Well, Penn Jillette lost over 120 pounds on an all-potato diet, and he's still on it. Well, if you guys get a chance, go Google that diet plan that he's on. It's all potato, it's all potassium in a safe way. He lost 100 pounds, 120 pounds.
That is
the tall one, not the
crazy. I don't want any part of that shit. I don't. No,
either.
I enjoy eating meat and all the other stuff that help round out a good diet for a good growing boy like me.
Well, from that which we came, we shall return. So thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it. And thanks for listening to all my stuff.
Oh, yeah. This was fantastic. Fantastic. I love it so much.
Yay. Thanks, bud. Thank you, everybody. You guys really make my world better. I appreciate you all.
Thank you, Phil. Okay, let's see.
Now you got to get me out of here.
Just chill. Hang on a second. I'm going to do my sign off here. Guys, I want to thank you for popping in. I know this wasn't a planned episode, but, I guess I kind of needed to do this today, and I'm glad you all came and helped me figure out that my audio is working the way it should be. So thank you for joining me for this impromptu episode of Storytime with BDD. I'm your host, BDD, aka Brooklyn Dad. So let me just remind you, in case you missed that part of the show where I announced that there will not be an episode on Monday. I'm taking a mental health day. That is what I'm doing. So anyway, enjoy your evening, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you guys Wednesday for our Joe Walsh interview. Same time, same place. I love you all. Peace. Let's see. Hang on. I don't have it right. Wait. Come on. Where's my thing here? Where's my playlist? Give me a second, you guys. I'll get it together. No, that's not it. There we go. Gotta turn this volume up. There we go. Boom. Hey. We got Smila J saying, at Philosophy, that was great. Nice to finally see you, and you're doing amazing work. Saturday surprise. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to ask you guys to hit that like button, so thank you, Foxhill Dreams. Oh no. Cindy said someone should throat punch MTG. Come on, Cindy. Was it worth it? Hey, look, Xander Zork is here. Xander Zork came just in the nick of time. Yes, it was, as Tina G says, it was a pop-up show. This was an impromptu episode. Just checking to make sure my tech was set up properly. Foxhill Dream says this was like date night. Trump Reaper wants to know who else ends up with this song stuck in their heads on off days. All right, you guys. Wait. Shh. No. All right, you guys. I love you very much, but it's that time. You need to leave.